Coming up on this week's show, we have basketball highlights, a bowling recap, and so much more. So don't go anywhere. The LTU Sports Report starts right now. What's up, everyone? I'm your host, Elizabeth Kuhn. So let's kick off the show with the recap from the men's and women's bowling teams.
Sports are slowly coming back to Lawrence Tech, and the men's and women's bowling teams are up first. Both teams traveled to Kalamazoo, Michigan this past weekend for the season's first jamboree. The boys in blue showed up big, placing second overall, led by sophomore Jacob Hujawa and freshman Hervon Webster, who both finished in the top 15. Over on the women's side of things, the Lady Blue Devils placed third overall, led by junior Lauren Probelich, who placed in the top 20. Strong start for both the Lawrence Tech men's and women's bowling teams, who are back in action this Saturday, January 30th.
Next up, let's get to know a student athlete.
I'm Noah Pultork. I'm a freshman and I play soccer. I like to hang out with my friends, play Xbox, and just go for drives. My favorite TV show would be Stranger Things, just because I like the whole mystery aspect and kind of like the sci-fi genre in general. Favorite athlete is probably Harry Kane, because he plays for my favorite soccer team, Tottenham Hotspur, and he's just a good leader, good example. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man, because I just grew up watching those movies, so he became my favorite. My celebrity crush would probably be Jennifer Lawrence, because watching the Hunger Games movies, that was probably my favorite movie, and she was the main actress in those movies.
The men's basketball team took on Aquinas at home this week. Let's check out those highlights.
The Lawrence Tech Blue Devils men's basketball team was back in contention this week at the Don Riddler. After a 10-week break with a record of 2-1 coming into tonight's matchup, the Blue Devils are looking to get their first win to the conference season. Who will come out on top? Here's the senior Alec Ivankovic over to Brandon Beavers and a little give-and-go action, and it would be the big man Ivankovic who drains the three, bringing the score to 9-12 early in the first. Later on in the half, LTU down by 7. With a little give-and-go action, the freshman Shamar Matthews gets the ball over to junior Isaiah Cumberland for the 2-point layup, making the score 15-21. The Blue Devils enter into the second half at 22-28. Coming back from the break, LTU enters the second down by 6 points. Their defensive skill begins to shine as they battle their way back into the game. But here is the sharpshooter Carter France, who drains the three from downtown after a nice pass from Cumberland. Blue Devils now take the lead 51-48 with 6 minutes to go. With just 4 minutes left in the game, the Blue Devils' strategy effectively wins the battle. Here's France with a nice dish to Gufferson, who dunks this one for 2. The Blue Devils now ahead 56-51 with little time remaining. The Blue Devils would go on to defeat the Aquinas Saints 67-59 in their first game back. LTU looks to keep the momentum rolling as they play Rochester College this Saturday at 3 p.m.
Same message. We got to continue to try to defend and rebound, and we didn't do a good job of that tonight. We did it in spurts, but at the time we decided to do it, our offense started clicking as well. So our message is always the same. We want to take care of the little things, win the glass, win loose balls, 50-50 balls, and defend and take away the team's strengths. And we didn't do that early on, but we did enough and made enough shots to come out with the win.
We are going to take a short break, but first let's hear from our sponsors over at Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
If you're a high school athlete with the dream of playing college sports, Lawrence Technological University wants you to recruit yourself. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships are available in all sports, including its newest additions, competitive cheer and dance, esports, women's hockey, and men's and women's track and field. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Welcome back to the LTU Sports Report. Now let's take a look at the track and field team's media day.
Yeah, so like they did during cross-country season in the fall, this is media day for the track and field athletes. Our cross-country season got moved from the fall to the spring, so that's during the same time that we have track. What makes it difficult is that so you have distance kids doing cross-country and you got some distance kids who are doing the faster type stuff. The indoor season ends right before we have our first cross-country meet.
Us getting prepared for it is really just make sure we stay focused and work hard every day, because we know anything can happen based on how it is outside and outside world, with Corona and things like that. So just making sure we just stay focused, getting our stuff together.
Through the indoor track stuff and working into the season, that'll help prepare me for cross, and then cross will help prepare for outdoor track.
This could be a really, really, really special year for them because they will be in shape when outdoor comes around.
So yeah, last winter we did a few meets just on our own, and I ran the national qualifying time. So I'm hoping to do that again this winter. Yeah, I'm hoping to make it to nationals in indoor track, cross country, and then outdoor track as well. So that would be awesome to go to nationals 3 times in a row.
We're really just trying to make the best of the situation, and the good thing is we got an extra year of eligibility. So I think the main goal is just to keep getting better for outdoor track and then go from there next fall.
The women's basketball team hit the road this week as they went up against Spring Arbor. Let's see how they did.
Basketball is back at Lawrence Tech. The Blue Devils travel to Spring Arbor, Michigan to take on the Cougars. LTU was just 1-3 before the break, but after 10 weeks off, the Blue Devils look to get their season back on track. How would they fare? Starting earlier in the first quarter, LTU down 1 early, and here is freshman Sierra Harris, who cleans up the miss and finishes at the rim for an easy 2 points. Score now 3-2. Moving along, just over 2 minutes left in the half, here's junior standout Kendall Fisher, who launches a 3 from Mars to give the Blue Devils a 22-21 lead. We are all knotted up at 24 apiece headed into the break. Coming back from the break, both teams would continue to execute their game plan in a back-and-forth battle, but it would be the three-point master senior Taryn Klein, who drains a 3 to cap off a 9-0 run for the Blue Devils to open up the third quarter. LTU leads 32-24. Jumping ahead to the fourth, Spring Arbor has stormed back and pulls within 2 with 16 seconds left in the second half, but it would be Fisher who leads all scorers with 20 on the night, hits 2 clutch free throws to seal the deal for the Blue Devils. Lawrence Tech would go on to win this one 58-56.
Now let's get to know another student athlete.
Hi, I'm Callie Tatum. I am a sophomore and I play on the softball team, and I am an outfielder. My favorite movie is 21 Jump Street. It's so funny. I don't understand how you could not laugh at that. And then Channing Tatum just does such a great job in that movie. A vacation spot I really would like to visit is the Caribbean. It's just so beautiful, so nice and warm, relaxing. Well, my favorite food is French fries. Favorite side dish, actually. They're just so good, any kind of French fry, as long as they're crispy. My favorite style of music is probably EDM music, like Galantis and things like that. EDM music just gets you pumped up and ready to roll. Currently, I'm into The Vampire Diaries. I know it's kind of an old show, but just going back and watching it is so interesting and fun to watch. My favorite hobby is probably watching TikTok and making them with my friends.
We recently caught up with the dance team to see why they chose LTU.
I chose to come to LTU for their architecture program and because I had the opportunity to continue dancing. I'm looking forward to finally competing with this team. We've been practicing a lot, and last season we didn't get to compete, so I'm looking forward to that.
I went to Portfolio Day in October, and I learned about Lawrence Tech through there, and then I visited the campus the next week and fell in love with the campus. When I came here, I didn't realize they had a dance team at first, and when I asked the tour guide about it, they were like, yeah, we have a dance team, and I was like, oh, okay, and I tried out for it, made it on the team, and made some good friends through the team as well.
So I chose LTU mainly for the mechanical engineering department because that's what I really want to go into, and it's just a super big plus that I get to continue my 16 years of dance here.
So this season I'm looking forward to just bonding more with the girls and being able to compete and hopefully dance for some of the sports teams.
Since joining the team, I really enjoy being able to spend time with all of them and still being able to do what I love, which is dancing.
That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Stay up to date on everything happening at LTU. We also have a podcast called Blue Devils in Depth, which you can listen to on all major podcast apps. I'm your host, Elizabeth Kuhn, and I'll see you next time.